Welcome to the Tech Wrap-Up. Today on the Tech Wrap-Up we'll have the tech news. Also, vulnerabilities in Samsung's Exynos modems are allowing code to be executed. GDDR7 VRAM has entered the verification stage. We will also have more topics. Welcome to the Tech Wrap-Up. It is nice to have you with us. Right, so, yeah, we're back a day late because I had stuff to do yesterday. Tonight we'll be releasing a video on crunch sailing about the worst way sailing yesterday, and tomorrow we'll be releasing a video about our own benchmarking software on computer crunch. And we'll also be releasing a video about the sailing at the Plymouth Boating Club today, so yeah, I'm planning on doing a game stream tonight after the Tech Wrap-Up, so yeah, I'm just gonna change this so that includes computer crunch gaming in the thing. Hold on a moment here. There we go. Hopefully that works. And it did. Right. Shall we get into the tech news then? Just gotta change one more thing. I haven't set things up correctly for tonight, but anyway, if I go to change this thing again, so that's actually correct. There we go. Right, I think we're ready. I think we're ready for some tech news. Okay, let's get into the tech news. YouTube has reinstated Donald Trump's YouTube channel. YouTube has reinstated Donald Trump's account following a 2-year suspension from the video sharing platform. This move follows similar decisions taken by Meta, who owns Facebook, and just double checking one thing. Okay, our news music is working. That's good. And Elon Musk owned Twitter. The former US president was banned from posting YouTube videos in January 2021, with YouTube saying at the time his channel had broken its rules of the incitement of violence. But his account is now back online, according to YouTube's press account. Starting today, the Donald J. Trump channel is no longer restricted and can upload new content, Google and YouTube wrote on Twitter. We carefully evaluated the continued risk of real-world violence while balancing the chance for voters to hear equally from major national candidates in the run-up to an election. This channel will continue to be subject to our policies, just like any other channel on YouTube. Okay, let's head on to our second topic. Second article. 3 articles today. TikTok says US threatens ban if China state not sold. The US government says TikTok should be sold or else face a possible ban in the country. The video sharing app, owned by Chinese company ByteDance, is accused of posing a national security risk through data gathered from millions of users. A request for a change in ownership, first reported in the Wall Street Journal, was confirmed to BBC News by TikTok. The company said a forced sale would not change its data flows or access. The White House has not yet responded to a BBC News request for comment. For years, American officials have raised concerns that data from the popular app could fall into the hands of the Chinese government. According to the Wall Street Journal, US President Joe Biden's administration wants ByteDance to divest itself of TikTok to create a clear break from China. The newspaper said the Committee on Foreign Investments in the United States, CFIUS, which oversees national security risks, unanimously recommended ByteDance divest from TikTok. A spokesperson from TikTok said it did not dispute the Wall Street Journal's reporting and confirmed it had been contacted by CFIUS. However, the spokesperson said the reporting was overstated and it was not clear what divestiture meant in practice. If protecting national security is the objective, divestment doesn't solve the problem. A change in ownership would not impose any new restrictions on data flows or access, the spokesperson said. The best way to address concerns about national security is with the transparent, US-based protection of US user data and systems. A ban was first threatened under then President Donald Trump in 2020. Right. On to our final article. Samsung to invest in South Korea mega chip making plan. Electronics giant Samsung says it plans to invest around 300 trillion won over the next 20 years in South Korea government's push to develop a mega semiconductor hub in the country. This will be put towards building 5 chip factories, the firm told the BBC. Samsung is the world's biggest maker of memory chips, smartphones, and TVs. Under the official plan, companies in high-tech industries will be offered incentives like expanded tax breaks and infrastructure support. The mega cluster will be the key base of our semiconductor ecosystem, South Korea's Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy said in a statement on Wednesday. It said it planned to secure around 550 trillion won in private sector investment and leap forward as a leading country in the middle of fierce global competition over advanced industries. South Korea's move comes after major players are ramping up efforts to boost onshore manufacturing in the semiconductor sector, Paul Triolo from the global advisory firm Albright Stonebridge Group told the BBC. It wants to emulate to some degree Taiwan's clustering effect, with the trifecta of science parks from a massive cluster that has attracted numerous other companies, both upstream and downstream in the supply chain, he said. Okay. that was the tech news. Let's get on to our first topic. Vulnerability. Oh, we were just talking about Samsung. Vulnerabilities in Samsung's Exynos modems are allowing code to be executed, affecting Google Pixel, Samsung, and Vivo phones. Let's check Twitch chat here. Ooh, we've got 2 viewers. Please remember to follow. Alright. Oh, we've got 3 viewers now. Let's see if we can get some more. Come on, share this with your friends. Anyway, so Samsung has had blunder after blunder in the past few months because of they're now having battery issues again on like 2-year-old phones. They're just expanding, which should not happen, and it's not happening to any other phone maker other than Samsung. They've had battery issues in the past with the whole Galaxy Note 7 thing. I won't get into all of that, but yeah. But this is yet another blunder. Project Zero, a team of security researchers, has found several vulnerabilities in Exynos modems. Some of the vulnerabilities allow an attacker to remotely compromise the phone without user interaction. A wide range of popular phones are affected, like Samsung's Galaxy S22 and A53. Google's Pixel 6 and Pixel 7, and even cars using the Exynos Auto T5123 chipset are affected. So, until security updates are available, users who wish to protect themselves from the baseband remote code execution vulnerabilities in Samsung's Exynos chipsets can turn off Wi-Fi calling and voice over LTE in their settings. Turning off these settings will remove the exploitation risk of these vulnerabilities. This is bad. Like, isn't it called testing Samsung? Clearly they didn't test their batteries, and clearly they haven't tested this. Maybe that's the reason why I haven't got any Samsung devices in my house. But yeah. That's really bad. So voice over LTE. You have to have voice over LTE enabled on 4G. Which, yeah. Right. Well, shall we? I think that's it. Let's Twitch chat. What do you think? Let's see. Can we get some more viewers? If we can get some more viewers, that would be good. Nothing? Okay, well, then let's... Should we head on to our next topic? GDDR7 VRAM has entered the verification stage. So this is expected to be able to do 36 gigabytes per second. Gigabits or gigabytes per second. I don't know. Is that... Is this gigabits or gigabytes? I don't know, but anyway, so it'll probably appear in NVIDIA's next generation RTX 50 series graphics cards and AMD's competing RDNA 4 graphics. Yeah, this will be so cool. So you're going to have very, very fast GDDR speeds, which will improve performance in games, which is good. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's it for that topic. I can't really talk any more about it. Right. So should we head on to our next topic? OpenAI has announced the successor to ChatGPT called GPT-4. And how long has ChatGPT been around? A couple of months? So it can process up to 25,000 words, about 8 times as many as ChatGPT. So millions of people, one of them myself, have used ChatGPT since it launched in 2022. In November 2022. So GPT-4 is already powering Bing's new search engine, Microsoft's Bing. And yeah. It will also be able to generate images and music, shall we call. And yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Anything in Twitch chat? Check Discord. Okay. One Discord. Yeah? Wait. Right. Shall we head on to our next topic? Microsoft has added some new features to Windows 11. So let's have a look at this. So they've got a number of new features, including screen video recording. They should have had this years ago, and they've only just added it. So on Windows you needed to install OBS and all of that just to record a screen recording. This is why I use Linux. And yeah, macOS comes with it automatically. So yeah. There's also iPhone support now. In Phone Link, which is good. So you can also use iMessage with it as well, which is cool. And Notepad has got tabs. And there's also some improved tablet support, which basically makes the taskbar into a smaller thing. And there's also Bing Chat integration. And there's some new widgets. And including third-party widgets, so yeah. So there's also some new Braille display support. There's some energy recommendations, and yeah. I think that's it for that article, so that topic. So yeah, now it's time for a break. See you after the break, I guess. Time to go get a drink.
the whole world at our feet, watching seasons change. Our roads were lined with adventure, mountains in the way couldn't keep us from the sea. Here we stand open arms, this is home where we are, ever strong in the world that we made.
Welcome back. Here are the latest Crunch News headlines. Vulnerabilities in Samsung's Exynos modems are allowing code to be executed, affecting Google Pixels, Samsung and Vivo phones. GDDR7 VRAM has entered the verification stage. OpenAI has announced the successor to ChatGPT called GPT-4. Microsoft has added some new features to Windows 11. YouTube has reinstated Donald Trump's YouTube account. That's it for the Crunch News headlines. On to our next topic. Vinyl records outsold CDs last year. Now this is quite interesting because honestly, compact discs or CDs are much better than vinyls. They've got a much better sound quality. So just over 41 million vinyl records will sorry. Just over 41 million vinyl records were sold in 2022, and only 3 million CDs were sold. Which is crazy, because the CDs are a lot better than vinyl records. They have a much better sound quality. They don't get damaged as easily. Yeah. I honestly don't know why you get vinyl. Oh, look at this. Music lovers clearly can't get enough of the high quality sound and changeable connection to artists' vinyl delivers, Glazer said. And labels have squarely met that demand with a steady stream of exclusives, special reissues, and beautifully crafted packages and discs. Vinyl does not have as good quality as CD. So I'm very confused here at why someone would use vinyl in 2022, unless you already have vinyls. I do. Anyway, should we get into our next topic? Meta has rolled out paid verification in the US. I think we've already covered something like this. It's called Twitter. Yep, they're basically following Twitter's footsteps for some reason. It's just basically Twitter Blue, but Meta-fied. Yeah, so it's basically, yeah. So now you have to pay for getting verified as well, which is, yeah, it's a bit stupid. Okay, anything about this Twitch chat? Or in the Discord server? Nope. Okay, well, should we head on to our next topic? Right, let's head on to our next topic. ChatGPT style tech has been brought to Microsoft 365. Microsoft's really chasing after ChatGPT, aren't they? Eventually, you won't be able to take control of your computer. It's just going to do everything by itself. So, the features of the... So they're calling the system Copilot, and the functions will include summarizing the key discussion points of a conversation held on meeting software, Teams, and providing recaps for someone who joins late or misses the whole event. Creating PowerPoint presentations, including images from prompts, drafting emails, analyzing long email threads and documents, and creating summaries in graphs of data on Excel spreadsheets. But yeah, they'll be pretty useful if you use Microsoft Office, which I don't because it doesn't work on Linux. I don't particularly want to give Microsoft my money. Anyway. So yeah, that's pretty cool for the people that use it. We might be able to do a video on it sometime. But yeah, so should we head on to our next topic? Meta is cutting 10,000 jobs. So, yeah, they're cutting 10,000 jobs because they're increasing productivity and efficiency, learning economics. Yeah, so some people are out of jobs, although there's probably a lot of job vacancies as well. So, yeah. And hopefully, in fact, if I was Facebook, I'd be hoping that they didn't have the issues that Twitter had when they cut lots of employees. Yeah. I think that's it, so... Finally! A small data center is being used to heat a pool. If I do that again, I'm gonna have a laughing fit. So yeah, I've seen a video about something like this on Line Estate Tips, and he's used his server room to heat his pool. But anyway, so the heat generated by a washing machine-sized data center is being used to heat a swimming pool. So 60% of the time it's able to heat the pool to 30 degrees. And yeah, it basically uses mineral oil and a heat exchanger to heat the pool. So that's really cool. I like to see something like that here in New Zealand, but yeah, I think that is it, since I don't have anyone to chat with. So thanks for watching. This is available on YouTube, and Twitch. Remember to like, share this video with your friends. Follow us on Twitch and Wisdom and subscribe to us. Also check out our Minecraft Java server at provided-chat.craft.poi.gg /4790 and our Minecraft Bedrock server at provided-chat.poi.gg /47 and the port is 4790. See you in about 10 minutes because I'm going to do a game stream on the Twitch channel Computer Crunch Gaming. See you next week. Bye. Now if I can get... There we go. Why is this not working? My outro is not working. Right, well. Well, that's something I've got to fix. Anyway. See you later. If this actually works.